willkommen zurück, Freunde. Ich werde mal ein bisschen Kathy Rain 2 weiterspielen. Auf der Suche nach unserem Killer. Ein ganzes Stückchen vorwärts gekommen inzwischen. Und ich würde sagen, ich gehe einfach direkt rein. Und wir machen weiter. Wir wissen jetzt zumindest, genau, Eileen ist ja jetzt zurückgekommen. Und wir haben beim letzten Mal, habe ich mal ein bisschen länger gespielt, wieder mal, seit längerem. Und dann haben wir auch erfahren, dass der, wie heißt er, der Crimson, irgendwas mit, was heißt nochmal übersetzt auf Deutsch, ich habe keine Ahnung. Aber dass auf jeden Fall der rote Mann wieder am Start ist. Der hat offenbar wieder seine Hände mit im Spiel. Das heißt, es geht immer noch um diese übernatürliche Gottheit. Ich bin gespannt, wie sich das alles auflöst. Bisher war es eigentlich ganz cool, das Spiel. Ich finde, diese übernatürliche Komponente braucht es eigentlich gar nicht. Aber sie gehört zum Spiel dazu, deshalb nehmen wir das an. Und wir gucken mal, wir haben Eileen jetzt, die wieder hier ist. Mit den Chief Ranger und suche Teil Longhorn und suche Waffe an Fallort, genau, denn Lucas ist gestorben, wie ich es mir schon dachte. Hat der das nicht überstanden und wir haben Pillen.
It's the pills I was given for my head injury. Should be taken in case of any sudden headaches or dizziness. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
Eileen hat sich Sorgen gemacht und jetzt arbeitet sie wieder für uns.
What's your take on the Soothsayer?
They're sick, whoever they are. I don't want to understand them. I just want to stop them from hurting any more people.
So, Deborah Sinclair, how do you think she ended up crossing paths with the Soothsayer?
I don't know, but the cabin had no signs of a break-in, right? She probably trusted her killer.
Most likely, yeah.
Das wird wahrscheinlich so ähnlich ablaufen wie im ersten Teil, wo der Priester ja alle ermordet hat, mehr oder weniger. Oder geopfert hat.
What do you think about Jane Doe, the burned woman?
Oh, what an agonizing death. It makes me wonder if the Soothsayer had some kind of personal vendetta against her.
It's possible. The other murders were relatively quick and clean in comparison, weren't they?
Yeah, quite a risk too, right? Doing it in a public place and everything?
Good point. Seems like an escalation. But then again, most serial killers grow bolder with each kill, don't they?
I guess so. In any case, learning Jane Doe's real identity should be key.
Agreed. What's your theory on the deacon?
Reverend Winters said that he set up Faith Cyrene with an apartment, right? Well, she probably got close to him just like Eric and then had him killed.
The question is how? It clearly looked like suicide by hanging.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I can't imagine how that could happen to a devout Christian like the deacon.
Naja, wir hatten das aber auch schon im ersten Teil. Da hat sich, wie gesagt, der Pfarrer, der dann am Ende auch umgebracht.
What do you think happened to Eric Holloway?
From what we learned from Rachel, Faith Cyrene had her claws in him, didn't she?
Yeah. Eric was murdered on a roof too, just like Lucas. Everything points to Faith as the culprit. Any thoughts on the first victim, Rose Taylor?
Not sure, but that affair that she had with an angstrom patient sounds suspicious, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising if this lover of hers was involved in her death. What's your take on Rachel Wang, Eric's neighbor?
From what I know about her, she seems like a really troubled person. I hope she can get the help she needs.
How do you think Tabitha Caldwell fits into the case?
Hard to say, but everything we have on her is circumstantial, right? So she could easily be innocent in all of this.
I guess so, yeah. What are your thoughts on the Engstrom patient that Rose had a relationship with?
Well, I'd say it's an odd coincidence if it has nothing to do with her murder.
Agreed. Let's hope we can get to the bottom of who this mystery patient is soon. What's your opinion on that phase guy?
Well, drug addicts aren't the most reliable witnesses, are they? We should probably take some of the things he told you with a grain of salt.
Yeah, that might be for the best. What do you think about Victor Cooper?
Well, from what you told me, he sounds like a dangerous person. We have to be careful if we decide to go after him.
What are your thoughts on Faith Cyrene?
Well, she must be a ruthless woman, butchering Lucas like that.
I'm guessing it wasn't her first kill. She knew several of the murder victims. And even if she didn't take them out personally, she's gotta be a major accessory.
Probably, yeah. I wonder who's in charge, though. Is Faith Cyrene calling the shots, or is it the ranger guy?
Good question. It could even be someone else entirely. I don't think we know enough to say for sure.
Mhm, denke ich auch. Ich glaube auch nicht, dass es ein Zwei-Mann-Job ist. Und einen Grund haben, warum die... Es wirkt halt alles immer zu willkürlich.
Fancy laptop you've got there.
Oh, thanks. It's new. Still got those old casework docs on the board, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you're no longer here full-time to keep the place tidy.
Ha ha.
Did anyone call for me while I was in the hospital?
Not that I'm aware, but isn't that a message on the machine? It must be recent.
We made quite the team during the Whitmore affair, didn't we?
Yep. Those were good times.
Yeah, a shame what came after.
You're not wrong, but I think John Lennon said it best. Everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end.
Oh.
Let's hope those words don't ring too hollow when all this is over.
Stimmt, Digga. Der John Lennon.
So, are you getting good use out of the book collection I set up in the office?
Yep.
You haven't even touched those books, have you?
Maybe once or twice. How'd you get along with Mildred when I was out?
It was like I never left. She's such a cutie.
Sometimes I regret becoming a PI.
Do you really? I can't imagine you doing anything else.
Me neither. That doesn't mean I can't be miserable, though.
Oh, you.
All right, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Hey, it's me, Josh. I heard you woke up and left. I just wanted to let you know that, things don't look good for you with Mr. Longhorn. He had a lot of friends here, and everyone's looking for a scapegoat. I've been trying to keep the guys off your back, but there's only so much I can do. So, yeah, I think it's in your best interest to come to the station voluntarily. It's only a matter of time until there's a warrant with your name on it. Oh, and I'm sorry about what happened before. I was in a bad place. Let's talk and clear the air when we can, okay? Bye.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope, we'll have to crank up the pace. No time to get derailed by the cops.
But wait, don't we have to work with the police to stop the killer?
Eventually, yes, but I know the cops in this town. The only way we'll get those boneheads on our side is if we give them the Soothsayer on a silver platter. There can't be a shred of doubt. And after everything that went down with Lucas, the odds aren't in our favor.
I suppose so. We better stick with the case then.
Ja, aber sollte sie nicht wirklich reinen Tisch machen mit Josh? Das hat sie komplett unterschlagen. Es interessiert sie auch nicht ansatzweise, oder? Mann, der muss ihr ja wirklich komplett egal sein. Wir gehen, glaube ich, erst einmal...
Lucas may have left some useful clues behind. I should search his office.
Ja, wir gehen mal in sein Oder wir sollten erstmal den Unfallort besichtigen, um die Waffe zu finden. Das ist vielleicht erstmal das Wichtigste.
In real life, that's just some random industrial building. No need to go in there. Bingo. I can see something shiny down there. How to get it up, though? I need to come up with some way to extract the gun from the drain. Maybe I can get creative somehow. Nothing but a big load of trash. I don't need to mess with that. This city of ours is oblivious and indifferent to what happened here. Business as usual, as if I was never here. Useful for heavy lifting. I don't need to do anything with that. Just some guy on a break. I shouldn't bother him. I really lost control there, didn't I? That must be the spot. I don't remember the actual impact. The drain is much too deep for the scissors to be of any use. I don't think that would accomplish much. The gun is lodged well in there. I need some kind of tool to pull it out. The gun is lodged. I can't unlock that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay, brauchen wir irgendwas. Wir haben aber nichts.
Good thing I still had my spare key. Looks like the cops haven't been here yet, so I better work quickly before they get a warrant and ransack the place. Looks like Lucas has plotted out all the Soothsayer murders here on a map. I don't see any obvious pattern. Just some old case files. I don't need to bother with these. No gun, as expected. This is where Lucas would keep his revolver. There are some spare bullets in here, though. Better take some. All right, that should be plenty. Lucas's favorite brand of whiskey. He made me promise to down one of these at his funeral. Silly old man. Lucas's favorite cigars. Whenever he was stuck on a case, he'd light up one of those and just sit and ponder in that chair. Doesn't look like anything of note was thrown away. Lucas's address book. I can cross-reference it with my notes. I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look. I don't need to look that up. Nothing new, just her Onyx Row address, which I already have. Worth a shot, but no, nothing. I don't need to look that up. What if I could, but I don't have a name to search for? I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look.
Hat der irgendwelche Sachen, die wir nicht wissen?
I don't need to look that. I don't need to look that. No, I've got my own. The Longhorn Boys, Lucas and his sons. This photo must be several decades old. Standard KPD radio manual. Lucas probably used this to decipher police communications.
Das sind Morsecodes.
Weird note. Some sort of reminder? Very cryptic. Knowing Lucas, this is some sort of reminder. That list of locations is interesting. I'm only familiar with the park. I wouldn't know what places the others are referring to. Alright, so this is what Lucas was up to this month. Hopefully I can find some useful clues in here. Jackson is Lucas's youngest son. Must be his birthday that day. This must be that thing Lucas mentioned about digging up dirt on the mayor. Shouldn't be relevant to me right now. I guess those bad fillings are the least of your worries now, buddy. Dog watching, huh? For whom, I wonder? I remember this JK person from when I worked here. They're a police informant. I don't know their real identity, though. Probably worth trying to learn more about them. Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer. That's the day when Lucas came to me to ask to team up. I wish I'd taken him up on it. Looks like some meeting related to Lucas's ex-wife. I doubt that's relevant to me. That was the night when he died. JK deliver here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he died? Looks like Lucas received a few messages on this pager recently. I believe this model can only display numbers. Lucas may have left some useful clues behind. I should search his office. A police scanner for eavesdropping on the cops. Common practice in the PI business. Still just the initials, but a number for JK is listed here. I should give them a call.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Lucas used some kind of secret pager code to arrange meetings with his informants. I shouldn't try to leave any messages here until I'm sure I've cracked the code. Hopefully some of the clues here on the desk can help. Alright, I think that's everything. I'll gather up all the clues and see if I can make any sense of them. Alright, so I know that Lucas used some sort of pager code to set up meetings with his informants, including JK. My objective should be to crack the code and then send a message to JK, posing as Lucas. All of the coded messages seem to begin with 1011. I should start by figuring out what those numbers mean.
Ach du Kacke. Ach du Kacke. Na, ja, das heißt halt JK. Also, man ist auch kein Profi sein.
Oh, yeah. 10 and 11 match the positions for J and K in the alphabet. That can't be a coincidence. The same letter mapping doesn't seem to be applicable to the rest of the messages, though. The second part must be encoded differently then. First, there's a simple initial prefix to determine the sender, and then some other representation of the message itself. I should try to craft a message for JK now, requesting a meeting in person. I'll set a goal to arrange a meeting at 2 p.m. in the park, but I'll probably need to send multiple messages to convey that.
»104«. Das kann nur 1 sein. AD. Das ergibt null Sinn. Ah. War gerade die 14.
Looks like most of these incoming messages start with 10. Coincidence or pattern? Three, 3, 3, 3, huh. That's different from the other incoming messages. I'm not sure what it means.
Okay. Mal.
Oh, I recognize this number. It's Lucas's ex-wife. Probably not relevant in this situation. Looks like most of these... Sure, the incoming messages start with 1011, but I'm not sure Lucas would use the same prefix in his responses. I know Lucas had multiple informants, so surely they each had some unique identifier. Otherwise, it would be impossible to determine the sender of each message.
Hm. Frage, ist es die Null, die Variable? Ist das für 1 mal 4 oder 1 x4? Also 0. 104. Ah.
Sure, the incoming messages start with 1011, but I'm not sure Lucas would use the same prefix in his response. I know Lucas had...
So, das sind die eingehenden Nachrichten, aber die ausgehenden Nachrichten. Ich bezweifle ganz stark, dass wir das Alphabet hier benutzen müssen. Wie viele? Wir können gar nicht so viele nehmen. Wir können nur so viele nehmen, wie da stehen.
Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer.
Ich glaube, man braucht die Reihenfolge. Das ist das Treffen im Park. Ja, Café meine ich. Das ist das Café. 10:25, wenn das hier dazugehört. Das ist die Uhrzeiten?
No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. I think I need to mirror that somehow. Lucas Longhorn, why'd you have to make this so difficult? Sure, the incoming messages start with 1011. I know Lucas.
Aber was bedeutet dann die 333? 4 mal 3, Kaffee? Ich habe keinen Dunst.
Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer. Looks like some meeting related to Lucas's ex-wife.
Was ist hier relevant? Ich glaube, das hier ist halt relevant. Aber das ist doch eigentlich ein Morsecode.
No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. I think I need to mirror that somehow. Lucas Longhorn. I can't transmit that to the pager. This model can only receive numeric digits, 0 to 9.
Gute Frage.
No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. I think I need to mirror that somehow. Lucas.
Hm. Wie gebe ich die Zeit ein? Das hatten wir schon probiert, oder? 25. Hier. Persönliches Treffen im Park. Und wir machen mal jetzt die Zeit. 15 Uhr. Weil es gibt keine 1064. Doch. Nachricht zur lokalen Zustellung.
No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. I think I need to mirror that somehow. Lucas. Sure, the incoming messages start with 1011, but I'm not sure Lucas would use the same prefix. I know Lucas had multiple informants, so surely they each had some unique identifier? Otherwise, it would be impossible to determine the sender of each message. A police scanner for ease. No need to mess with that. I ripped out the only relevant page. "3333, huh. That's different from the other incoming messages. I'm not sure what it means. Looks like most of these incoming messages start with 10. Coincidence or pattern?
Also das hat JK-Bestätigung, okay. 3-3, was heißt 3-3-3? Ich nehme an, das heißt Kaffee. Auftrag abgeschlossen.
Sure, the incoming... I know Luke... No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. I think I need to mirror that somehow. Lucas Longhorn, why'd you have to make this so difficult? No, I think the...
Ich habe keinen Plan, was das Spiel von mir will. Oh Mann, ey.
No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. I think I need to mirror that somehow. Lucas Longhorn, why'd you have to make this so difficult? No, Lucas Long... Yes, 1212 would represent LL, Lucas's initials, in the same way that 1011 corresponds to JK. I'm not sure about the rest of the message, though.
Okay, das macht Sinn. Ja.
Yes, 1025 should convey that I want to arrange a meeting in person. I'll send that to JK's pager and see if I can get a response. Got a response. 10-4. That must mean acknowledged.
Mhm.
Another one. 10-20,000. Not sure what to make of that one, but I have a feeling that they want me to respond.
Position. Alles ein Fragezeichen, nur 3 Nullen.
Yes, that should work. If the list on the post-it is correct, I think that this is the way to tell them that I'd like to meet at the park. Good. Another acknowledgement. And a query once again, it looks like. If we've settled on the park as a location, what's this now?
Korrekte Zeit. Ach du Kacke. Ach du Kacke.
I'm definitely on the right track here, but I'm not sure I have encoded the time correctly. How can I get across that I want to meet at 2 p.m.? Yes, that should be the correct time, but how would they know if it's AM or PM? Military notation is probably a safer bet, like Lucas's notes in the calendar. I'm definitely... How can I get across the...
Richtig. 2 Uhr nachmittags.
Yes, that should be the correct time, but how would they know if it's AM or PM? Military notation is probably a safer bet, like Lucas's notes in the calendar.
Ist doch richtig dann 14.
I'm definitely on the right track. How can I get across that I want to meet at 2 how can I get across? How can I get across? How can I get across?
N. Nee, 14. Bei 14?
How can I get across? How can I get?
Keine Ahnung. Wie kann ich ihm mitteilen, dass ich nachmittags meine?
How can I get? How can I get a? Yes, 1212 would represent LL. Lucas. I'm definitely on the right track here, but I'm not sure I have encoded the time correct. How can I get across?
Ich bin mal kurz AFK. Also, ich habe keine Ahnung. Was ist dann, wenn ich hier einfach...
Yes, that should work. $10.76. IE en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK.
Okay, das war... Also, es hat gerade einfach eine 14:00 hinzu. Ich habe die ganze Zeit 14 Uhr geschrieben. Okay.
The meeting with JK is set up. Now I just need to go and talk to them.
Okay, wer das wohl ist? Einfach was nicht, muss ich sagen, aber... Wir haben es ja noch rausgekriegt.
Hey there. Are you JK?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and
Let's cut the charade. I heard that thing beep in your pocket. You're JK.
That's so. Who am I talking to?
I'm Kathy. Lucas couldn't be here. He sent me on his behalf.
No, he didn't. We both know he's dead.
All right. I guess you caught me. Why'd you even come if you knew I wasn't him?
Wouldn't you? Part of me wanted to believe the poor bastard faked his own death.
I wish. I was there when he died. A suspect, killed him and I nearly caught her.
She? It wasn't Andrea Hall, was it?
No, at least, I don't think so. This woman used the name Faith Cyrene. Who is Andrea Hall?
A senior at KCU. Lucas asked me to trace a motorcycle for him and...
And what?
No. Damn it. I've already said too much. We shouldn't be discussing this.
Look, the damage is done. You already gave me a name. If I wanted to rat you out to the chief or whatever, I could.
Oh, honey. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm looking out for you.
Me? You don't even know me. Why do you care?
Because Lucas did. He stood up for me when no one else would. I owe that man a great deal.
If anything, he'd want me to solve the case and destroy that harpy for what she did to him.
No, I don't think so. He loved you like a daughter. You know that, right?
Fuck off. Don't tell me that. Don't you think I feel bad enough already?
That's what grief is supposed to feel like, hon. You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed. Now go on. Get out of here.
This lady can go to hell. She doesn't know Lucas. She doesn't know shit. At least I got a lead out of this. Andrea Hall, whoever she is. Guess it's time to head over to the university.
Was für Schauplätze es aber gibt.
According to JK, Lucas asked her to trace a motorcycle which led to a KCU student by the name of Andrea Hall. I should learn what I can about her. No. I can smell that thing from... Pollution galore. Go for a swim, and you're liable to grow another limb.
Come in. Yeah.
Hey there. I'm looking for Andrea.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No? Why do you say that?
You don't recognize me, do you?
Oh, wait. You came to my office a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I needed your help with my missing roommate. You can probably guess her name.
Oh. Small world, eh?
Better late than never. I still can't pay your greedy PI fees, though, so you might as well fuck off again.
Sorry about that, but I'm running a business. Another case led me here. I'm not looking to get paid. I just need a few moments of your time, if that's okay.
Figures. Well, fine. Come in then.
Thanks. What's your name again?
Rebecca Dawson.
All right. I'm Kathy, but I guess you know that.
I do. Let's talk.
Warte, ich werde hier mal speichern und würde dann beim nächsten Mal weitermachen. Klein wenig haben wir ja weitergespielt. Mal gucken, dass ich das irgendwie mal wieder häufiger mache, aber gerade gehen mir wieder andere Sachen durch den Kopf. Von daher mache ich hier mal einen Cut und dann sehen wir uns einfach demnächst wieder. Tschüss.